In the quiet moments of our day, perhaps while enjoying a cup of tea or watching the grandchildren play, we've all felt a sudden, simple itch. We give it a quick scratch, dismiss it as dry skin or something in the air, and think no more of it. We often tell ourselves, well, that's just part of getting older. But today, I'd like to share a different perspective with you. What if we thought of these little itches not as annoyances, but as quiet signals, gentle taps on the shoulder from our own bodies? After decades of carrying us through life, our bodies are incredibly wise. They don't always shout, instead, they often whisper. If we learn to understand these whispers, we can become the best advocates for our own health, ensuring we live with joy and vitality for years to come. Let's explore 3 important messages our bodies might be sending through an itch in a few specific places. A message from your hands and feet. It's not always an allergy. Have you ever had a nagging, persistent itch in the palms of your hands or the soles of your feet? It's not like a mosquito bite. It's a deep, irritating sensation that often feels worse at night. We might try lotions or soaks, but it just keeps coming back. A deeper look. This kind of itch may not be skin deep. Think of our blood vessels as a network of tiny rivers that nourish every part of our body. A hint about diabetes. When blood sugar levels are high, our blood can become thicker, and its flow can become sluggish. This slowdown is most noticeable in the farthest reaches of our bodies, like our hands and feet. When the skin and nerve cells in these areas aren't getting the nourishment they need, they cry out by creating an itching or tingling sensation. This is an itch that comes from within. If we scratch the skin open, these small wounds can be slow to heal in someone with diabetes, creating a risk for serious infections. A signal from the liver. Another surprising cause is a struggling liver. Our liver is the body's primary filter, working tirelessly to clear out toxins. When it's not working efficiently, substances like bile salts can build up in the bloodstream. These tiny irritants can settle in the small capillaries of our hands and feet, triggering an intense itch. This can be one of the very first clues that the liver needs attention, often appearing long before other symptoms like fatigue. Some friendly advice. If you experience this kind of persistent itch for weeks without a clear cause, please don't ignore it. Think of it as your body gently asking you to get checked out. A simple blood test at your next physical can check your blood sugar and liver function. Here in the U.S., these routine screenings are typically covered by insurance and are a powerful tool for staying ahead of potential problems. Itchy eyes, a window to your liver's health. There's an old wisdom that says the eyes are a window to our health. This is more than just a saying. It holds a deep truth. When your eyes feel persistently dry, tired, and itchy, and eye drops just don't seem to help, the issue may not be with your eyes at all. The story it tells. Imagine your liver is the body's tireless guardian, working around the clock to filter out everything harmful. When this guardian becomes overworked and fatigued, enemies, toxins like bilirubin, can slip past its defenses and enter the bloodstream. They travel everywhere, and because the blood vessels in our eyes are so delicate, they are easily irritated. That nagging itch is like an alarm bell from the front lines, signaling that your body's main filtration system is under strain. It's a plea for help. A warning that something more serious like cirrhosis could develop if the root cause isn't addressed. Some friendly advice. The next time your eyes feel stubbornly itchy, take a moment to connect the dots. Have you also been feeling unusually tired lately? Have you noticed your urine is darker than normal? These small clues, when put together, can paint a bigger picture. Don't hesitate to mention all of them to your doctor. An itchy breast. A warning bell that must be heard, especially for the ladies. My dear friends, especially the ladies, I need to discuss something personal, but it is of the utmost importance. An itch on the breast area, particularly if it's persistent, located on one side, and accompanied by other changes, should never, ever be ignored. This isn't the fleeting itch from a clothing tag. It's a constant, deep irritation, sometimes with a feeling of warmth, a deeper look at a serious threat. We need to talk about a rare but aggressive form of breast cancer, called inflammatory breast cancer, IBC. What makes IBC so tricky is that it usually doesn't form a lump you can feel. Instead, the cancer cells spread quickly and block the tiny lymph vessels in the skin of the breast. Think of these vessels like the drainage system for your house. When they get clogged, fluid backs up, causing inflammation and visible signs. The skin may turn red and feel warm. The breast can swell and feel heavy. The skin's texture can change, becoming thick and pitted, often described as looking like the peel of an orange. And critically, the itch. This sensation is caused by the inflammatory response and the irritation of the nerve endings in the skin. The most frightening aspect of IBC is how rapidly it can progress, sometimes in a matter of weeks. This is why recognizing the earliest signs like a persistent itch and redness is absolutely vital. Some friendly advice: if you notice any of these signs, any of them, please do not wait. Don't dismiss it or feel shy about seeing a doctor. Call your physician immediately. Your health and peace of mind are more important than any feeling of hesitation. In this situation, time is of the essence. Living here in the U.S. gives us access to excellent preventive care. Our bodies are truly remarkable, and the small aches, itches, and changes we notice aren't just annoyances, they are messages from a lifelong companion. Our health is a precious gift, not just to ourselves but to our children and grandchildren who cherish us. By listening closely to our bodies, being proactive with our checkups, and refusing to ignore even the smallest signals, we give ourselves and our families the greatest gift of all, the gift of time, lived in health and peace. With my warmest wishes for your continued health and happiness.